Okay. Next, what I'd like to do is bring Dennis Firestone in, purchasing agent. We did a bid advertisement for a driveway access to the jail. And this is a project that you'll have to dig deep into your memory about maybe, but for a number of years now, we've still been receiving deliveries to the jail through the Cedar Haven facility, coming right by the Renova Center where we lease that part of the building, and then entering into the back of the jail through the gate. And in order to discontinue that traversing across the Cedar Haven property, we designed a driveway into the jail off of Metro Drive. And Steckbeck Engineering took care of that design, took care of the bid advertisement. This was budgeted in the 2020 budget under your capital fund. And I think today it was advertised on October 15th and October 30th. And today we have a fair number of bids. 10 or 11 bids, I think, came in with a pretty far range, but we do have a recommendation. So I'll leave Dennis with that, and I'm going to try and share my screen with you to bring those up here. We've got Dennis in. Okay.
I am here.
Okay. See if I can do that.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning. How are you? Dennis Firestone, purchasing agent. Dawn did tell me, I believe she did put in your packet a list of the bids. There's 11 of them. We'll start with the lowest one. We'll start with the lowest bid, which, as you can see, is quite surprising to Jamie and I when we first saw it. But the lowest bid is Fares Farhart General Construction for $65,432.10. Second bid being Farhart Excavating LLC for $110,083 even. Third bid, Custer Excavating LLC for $124,460 even. Umbriac Trucking LLC, $132,350 even. Woodland Contractors Incorporated, $134,217 even. Kinsley Construction Site Work, $168,821 even. Shower Electric, $174,990 even. H&K Group Incorporated, $213,360 even. Construction Masters Services LLC, $219,500 even. Berg Construction LLC, $227,260 even. And the last one being JVI Group Incorporated, $275,691. That's quite a disparity when you go from $65,000 to $275,000. Either the first bid really wanted it or the last bid didn't want it. I don't know. I've never seen one being that far off before.
Yes. A lot of interest, though. That was a good thing.
Definitely a lot of interest.
So the letter, Dennis, go
ahead.
You want to go with what Steckbeck's saying here?
Yeah. Steckbeck recommended that Fares Farhart General Construction, they met all the requirements that they had, with the exception of they recommended that the bid be awarded to them based on the once the performance bond and the payment bond, they recommend it be awarded contingent upon receipt of the performance bond and the payment bond, which we have not yet received at this time. But everything else from their perspective and their review of the packets, everything has been in accordance with the bid requirements as it went out.
Dennis?
Yes.
I have a couple questions, please.
I'll try and answer them. Go ahead.
What is the difference between Fares Farhart General Construction and Farhart Excavating? Are they at different locations, brothers, or?
That's a good question because I don't know the answer to that. I assume they're two separate construction companies, or one is construction and one is doing an excavating part. Whether or not they're connected in some way, I have no idea of knowing that.
All right. I was just curious, but it does say that Cumberland, if I remember reading it, Cumberland County Commissioners have used this company, Fares Farhart, successfully?
That's correct. They did make that, they did do work in the region, including work for the Cumberland County Commissioners.
And where is Fares Farhart located?
Halifax.
Halifax.
Yes.
So it's not, I mean, it's in Pennsylvania. I just was
That's
curious.
correct.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Is there any further discussion needed before we get the motion underway?
I
If
guess
not, I'll entertain the motion.
the only other thing I wanted to ask was that in the past, we opened the bids at the meeting. These all came in electronically. Is that how we got the list?
That's correct. We went through pen bid and they did come in electronically.
Thank you.
All right. Entertain a motion, please, subject to the things that are outstanding.
I'll make a motion that we accept the recommendation to grant the bid award.
And I'll second the motion.
All right. It's been moved and seconded that we approve, as recommended by Steckbeck Engineering, the award with the understanding that they will comply with all the outstanding requirements for Fares Farhart General Construction, LLC. And will any further discussion needed? Dennis, anything else before we vote?
Well, sir, unless there's any other questions of me, that's all I had.
Okay. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed? So moved. All right, Dennis, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I do have a question related to it, not that it would change, but Jamie, what did we obviously had projections when we let this bid. What was?
Yeah, there was a bit of an unknown, you know, on the design at the time. So we would have done this a year ago, but I had put $200,000 in there.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's good news.
Yes, sure is. Yeah. Okay.